The Book of the Unknown is based on Talmudic legend, though only very loosely so, based on the 36 righteous who are said at any time to be the pillars upon whom the world rests. And what is special about these 36 is that nobody knows who they are, even they themselves, and were they to be found out, they would no longer be eligible to be amongst the 36. So as a result, there's a long-standing tradition that they are not the people you would expect. They're not the religious or political leaders, but they might be the chimney sweeper, the water carrier. And so this book was, in a sense, inspired by that, in terms of a frame for telling stories, telling fables that once upon a time, long ago and far away, which each are about one of the 36 as I imagine them, but which take the idea and push it as far as I possibly can, because it seems to me that the 36 really are there for us, not so much in any sense for their morality, but maybe to test us in terms of the limitations of our judgment. I wanted to test the limitations of mine. I wanted to take 36 who were even less likely figures than a chimney sweeper or water carrier. I for example, took a thief, a liar, a false messiah, even a murderer, and I'm still not sure in many cases what makes them righteous, these people. Though in following their lives and in telling their stories, I got to know them quite well. And this is something that I still contemplate myself, but really, ultimately, I leave it to the reader to try to figure out what they mean. And ideally, readers can come back and tell me, and I can understand better what I've done, because for me, really, it is an act of storytelling, and it's a leap of faith telling a story and putting it out into the world. That really is the motivation for these stories, aside from simply the desire to live inside these stories with these characters and to take the pleasure of writing.